Hey guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Chernobyl with us.
Chernobyl. Wrong. I'm always right.
Okay,
You're wrong.
whatever.
Wrong.
We are on episode 3, Open Wide, O Earth.
Yeah, I want to thank Joseph for getting us involved in Chernobyl. I really enjoyed the second one. The first one was kind of a little bit of what happened, and the second one really got into a lot more. I really enjoyed the second one more than the first one, so I'm really excited about watching number 3 here.
And where it goes from here.
Yep. Did you change the numbers?
I did. Alright then, let's do it.
Steve and Lacey.
Lacey and Steve.
He knows. He knows it's Steve and Lacey. Oh yeah, they're down in the...
Yeah. Flashlights are going out.
Is it possible that the water has already killed them?
Yes.
Oh, they put their shirts over now.
Hospital number 6. So their hospitals are just like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
Right?
I'm
Yes.
here to see my husband, Vasily Ignatenko. He's a firefighter from Chernobyl. I have permission.
Chernobyl? I'm sorry, no visitors.
I have a pass.
You can't be here, it's not safe.
I am here to see my husband.
You can see him for 30 minutes. Not a minute more. And you cannot touch him in any way. Do you understand? You're not pregnant, are you?
No.
Because you won't be.
There's no hiding from you, is there?
And the touch.
Yeah. You're not supposed to be touching him. Doesn't he know that he's putting her in danger by hugging her?
I don't know. And I don't know.
I'm assuming not, otherwise would he really be hugging her?
Someone decided that the evacuation zone should be 30 kilometers, when we know here, cesium-137 in the Gomel district, that's 200 kilometers away.
It was decided.
Based on what? I don't know.
We have visual confirmation that the fire is nearly extinguished. There's also been a reduction in iodine-131 and cesium-137 emissions. That the temperature is rising. The meltdown has begun.
I'm assuming the burns are constantly getting worse and worse.
The situation inside the core is deteriorating faster than anticipated. The concrete pad will last for 6 to 8 weeks, but after that, Legasov estimates a 50% chance that the fuel will breach the pad and melt down into the groundwater itself. The primary water supply for approximately 50 million people, not to mention crops and livestock, would be unusable. No.
Thank you. Yes, I'd like to address the 30-kilometer exclusion zone.
I don't want questions. I want to know when this will be over.
If you mean when will Chernobyl be completely safe, the half-life of plutonium-239 is 24,000 years, so perhaps we should just say not within our lifetimes.
Divers, the firefighters, the men in the control room, what does the radiation do to them, precisely?
Skin blisters, turns red and black. The immediate effects subside. The patient appears to be recovering. Healthy even, but they are.
Like her husband was.
The bone marrow dies. The immune system fails. The organs and soft tissue begin to decompose.
Wow.
The arteries and veins spill open like sieves, to the point where you can't even administer morphine for the pain, which is unimaginable. Within 3 days to 3 weeks, you're dead. That is what will happen to those boys.
So you basically start liquefying from the inside.
Basically.
Well, you've gotten a steady dose, but not as much of it. So, in time, cancer. I've seen them before.
You can presume the work site is bugged. But if we're seeing them out in the open now, it's because they want us to know.
They want to keep everything as low key as they can, so an eye on an eye on an eye all the time.
Watching everything.
Something I wanted to ask you, Conrad, but I see you're already asking yourself the same question.
Why did it explode? I've worked the numbers over and over, presuming the worst possible conditions in an RBMK reactor, and I always get the same answer. It's not possible.
We need to find out exactly what happened that night.
Go question him.
Moment by moment. Decision by decision. Go now, while they're still alive. Talk to them.
Who's in charge here?
I'm the crew chief.
I'm Shadow, Minister of Coal Industries. I need over 100 men to gather their equipment and get on the trucks.
Come on then, start shooting. You haven't got enough bullets for all of us.
I
Kill as many as
mean,
you can. Whoever's left, they'll beat the living piss out of each of you.
You can't talk to us like that.
Shut the fuck up. We don't leave unless we know why.
We're going to Chernobyl. The reactor fuel is going to sink into the ground and poison the water from Kiev to the Black Sea. They want you to stop that from happening.
But y'all are gonna die once you
because
say
you're all
yes.
gonna die,
You know you're gonna
but
say yes.
you're gonna be saving millions of lives. Get him all dirty. Yep.
Now you look like the Minister of Coal.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I can see the red square. Sebastia Tower. Mausoleum.
Why wouldn't they put him in an induced coma, knowing that he's gonna die and it's gonna be extremely painful? They won't be able to relieve the pain in any way.
Thank you.
I was saying, just say, shoot me.
Yeah.
I'm not a nurse, Comrade Dyatlov. I'm a nuclear physicist.
My advice, tell the truth. These men work in the dark. They see everything.
These work.
To an extent.
Not really, though.
We need to install a liquid nitrogen heat exchanger underneath this concrete pad.
And what's above the pad?
The core of the nuclear reactor, which is melting down.
You're gonna fall on top of us.
Not if you're done within 6 weeks.
We're gonna need more men. 400 at least. We'll have to work around the clock. You start now. I don't want my men here one more second than they need to be.
I mean, 6
These
weeks is a
work.
long time.
You've been wearing them.
Right? So signing the death warrant of another 400 people, basically.
We need fans.
For what purpose?
To dig your fucking tunnel, that's why. We can't breathe without masks. We can't breathe with the masks. It's like a fucking oven. We need ventilation.
Fans will put dust in the air. The dust will go in your lungs.
I've been breathing dust in my lungs for 20 years.
Radiated
Not this
dust?
dust. I'm sorry.
Holy Jesus. He does not look good.
I want you to tell me everything that happened on the night of the accident. Senior engineer. How old are you?
25.
It isn't safe for you
He's
here.
my husband.
Not anymore. He's dangerous to you.
He's burned. I don't want him to die though.
Stay on the other side of the plastic.
Could you at least explain to her why she can't touch him and why? Because she just
That would be the
sitting there like, oh,
key.
he's burned. He's just burned. She doesn't understand, obviously. You know, dang well she's gonna go freaking touch him again. Hold his hand while he's dying or some shit. Then she's gonna get cancer.
Well, she already isn't.
She already probably is going to, but speeding it up, I don't know how that works.
Yes, my love.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's fine time now. We're gonna have a baby.
What? Are you dumb? So she is pregnant. And your baby's gonna be born with frickin' 3 arms.
His skin looks so like you could just go right
Like
through
literally, yeah, it would just like you just touch it and it'd fall off. They're working naked. I mean, y'all are making them work in extremely hot environments, I guess. I don't know.
They wouldn't give us fans. It's too hot for clothes. So we're digging the old way. This is where our fathers mined. We're still wearing the fucking hats. When this is over, will they be looked after?
their families.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At least you're being honest, but dang, you could have at least lied.
Why didn't you press the AZ5 button?
I did. I swear. I saw him do it. And that's when it exploded.
So when they hit the emergency shutoff button, that's when it exploded.
Oh, look at his side.
I pressed it before the explosion. Before I shut it down, I pressed AZ5.
Thank you, Comrade Akimov.
Sounds like she knows what happened, though, the way she's looking.
Get out of here. And go. Let me go. What have you done? What kind of a place is this? Where is her protection? Do you have any idea what you're dealing with? Of course I do. People are going to hear. Do you understand? Everyone is going to hear.
What is everyone going to hear?
Uh-oh. You
What is
shady?
everyone going to hear?
Not a goddamn thing.
Nah, they ain't gonna hear shit.
The miners are working heroically to ensure that the fuel does not reach the groundwater, and furthermore, there's no longer a threat of additional explosion. The Soviet people have faced the challenge and risen to the task, and they and everyone in this room are to be commended.
This entire region must be completely evacuated. Let's go to every town, every village to ensure this. All animals still surviving within the zone must be presumed contaminated and will have to be destroyed to prevent the spread of radiation and disease.
We expect this liquidation effort to take 3 years and approximately 750,000 men, including a number of doctors and structural engineers.
My associate was arrested last night.
Oh?
She was arrested by the KGB.
Comrade, I know you've heard the stories about it, but we are not what people say. Yes, people are following you. People are following those people. You see
You're
that?
right.
So you'll be accountable for her?
Dyatlov won't talk to me.
Maybe the core will melt through to the groundwater. Maybe the miners I've told to dig under the reactor will save millions of lives.
Did you know that they were running a safety test? They say Akimov pressed AZ5 and then the reactor exploded. If it had been just one of them, I would have put it down to faulty memory or delusion even, but they both agreed. They were adamant. I think it's what I would say if I was trying to cover my own mistakes. I believe them.
Is she thinking that this could be like somebody wanted this to happen sort of situation? Or made this happen on purpose? Is that what she's thinking? So it's like they're drafting people for this. Mass grave. I'm honestly kind of surprised they're not burning the bodies. Oh, they're encasing them.
It's concrete.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh. And
Nice
that
funeral.
was that.
Wow. So many things all being done wrong since the start of this show,
Well, they've
continuing on into
They
episode
continue
3.
to hide stuff. They continue to play the political game.
Yep.
And it's sad
Like,
because
this is something that's happening whether you want it to or not. And
but the people seem like they're stepping up. Like they're
the
really
people, yeah, not the politicians
All
necessarily.
they had to do is be straight with them, and they kind of were like,
Yep, we know
tell
we
us the
gotta do
truth.
this.
"What's the fucking deal here? What's the word?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody stepped up once they were told the truth. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
you
they
keep lying to everybody.
Yep. Like, how bad could this get? You.
Tell them. Like, be upfront about what's happening.
It's crazy how governments do that.
Like,
because
yeah,
it's
like,
not just Russia. I think it's a little bit everything. You know, I mean,
it's everywhere. Yeah, exactly. It's like you
It's
have to
sad.
make everything about that, and it's like
you just tell people what's up. They'll get
We're
it. It may be a
investigating.
hard pill to swallow, but the truth is the truth.
but they want to write their own narrative. Is the problem.
Can't really have it that way.
Well, great episode, you guys.
Yep.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and bang that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.